This segment of BAM Vision is brought to you by Randy Tinney, Realtor Hopper Properties. For all of your residential, commercial, and land real estate needs, contact Randy at 601-622-4009 or email at randy@hopperms.com.
And hello, Jack Chris here, publisher of BAMSouth.com with a new edition of BAM Vision. We're back out in the field today. Randy Tinney behind the camera, and we are live at Tire Depot with one of the co-owners and a good friend of ours at BAMSouth.com, Mr. Jeff Wall. Jeff, how are you?
I'm great. Good to see you, Jack.
We were just talking before we went on camera about, I guess, when it comes to your car and your automobile, honesty and integrity are probably as important as price these days. Both are important, but tell me, what makes Tire Depot, what is it about you all that draws people back time and time again, like me and like regular customers, and talk about that issue of integrity versus price.
Thank you. I will say that we really value our reputation and integrity. We try and shoot fairly and honestly with customers. Our customers trust us, and it's because, and I hope it is because we have earned their trust and dealt honestly and fairly with them. I truly believe that once somebody's been back a couple of times and said, hey, my brakes are making noise, do I need brakes? And we say, no, you don't. You're not due yet. Here's why they're making noise or whatever. We turn down repair work every single day because we're not going to do a repair to your car when it's not ready. That's what we do. Whether every other shop does that or not, I suppose, is up to them, but that's what we do. And just try and be honest with people. We really value our reputation. Once people have been in a few times, trust us and continue to come back, I think that those barriers are broken down. We're going to be competitive in the marketplace as far as price, but I think, to answer your question, we differentiate ourselves by just being as honest as we can. As my partner Kelly, who you're going to interview in a little bit, as my partner Kelly says, we have to sleep at night. You know, we're not here to take advantage of people. We're here to repair cars and make a living.
Prime example, I came in here the other day, you looked at my brakes, you said, you're all right for now.
Right. You don't need them.
You turned down some money, that's right. Now, you've been here for how long, Joe?
12 years.
And is it harder now in the business than it was when you started? Are people putting off getting their cars looked at and repaired, like going to the dentist or something like that? Or are you finding that business has picked up and doing okay?
I will say business has picked up and doing okay. Our location, we're on Old Fannin Road. Right. There have been two road wide. In the 12 years we've been here, our road has been torn up for almost 4 years in front of our store. So I will tell you that I think we're lucky to be here. We're thankful to be here. Haven't been through not one but two road widening projects, but we're out here because we knew this was a fast-growing area. We knew this was a part of the market that was underserved. At least when we came out here in 2004, we purchased land in 2003. We opened in 2004. We really were the only automotive service and name brand tire store in this part of the market at that time. Yeah. Now there are scads more. There's a lot more competition. However, our market's grown, the roads completed, the number of houses out here, the number of cars out here are much more than they were. It's a great market. We love where we're at. We think we picked a great location to build our first store. We have two now, but this was our first.
You're in Byram.
Right, correct.
Right. And to clarify, the name of the store is Tire Depot, but you do it all.
Correct. Tire Depot Automotive Services. And I will say, with a name like Tire Depot, we fight the battle of do you do? And the answer, short of rebuilding transmissions or welding on mufflers, the answer is yes. We try not to replace motors. Our mechanics are fully capable of that. But short of that, belts, hoses, timing belts, water pumps, fuel pump going in this morning, those type repairs are right down our alley. We have a excellent cooling expert, radiators and all kind of cooling issues. Obviously oil changes. Basically we service cars. Along with that goes tires. Along with tires goes everything with the drive line, which are your brakes and your drive shaft and those type of things. There's not a lot we don't do. If we get into something that we're not good at, we will tell you.
You refer, yeah, and you've done that with me before too. All right, yeah. Jeff, tell people how to get in touch with you. If they want more information, website, phone number, everything.
Our phone number is 601-944-4885. We're in Rankin County on Old Fannin Road, about 2.5 miles north of Dogwood. Our website is tiredepotms.com.
I'm not getting paid for this, but one of the nicest guys in the business and a true business, one of the great business people in the metro area. I'm Jack Criss. We're going to talk to your partner Kelly in just
Very
a
good.
moment.
Thank
Jeff,
you, Jack.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much. Jeff Wall, Tire Depot. We'll be right back. All right, we're back on BAM Vision. I'm Jack Criss, publisher of BAMSouth.com, here on location at Tire Depot. And she was so popular the first time, we've got her back again, Miss Kelly Cameron, who's one of the co-owners of Tire Depot. Kelly, hey, thanks for coming back on.
Thanks, you're welcome. Yeah.
We're doing this, the professional is shooting this particular
Great.
video.
I hope it does better than the last one. I'm not eating today.
Now, see, she's talking bad about my video ability. This is a different line of work for a woman. I don't mean to keep pushing that, but I mean, it's unusual in Mississippi, I guess, for a lady to be in charge or co-owner of an auto store, repair store, dealership. What is your favorite part of the job, and what has been the biggest challenge for you? Has there been any more challenges being a female in a male-dominated industry?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, there were lots of challenges coming in the beginning. I, was a female coming into, 2 stores with 35 men in them at the time. I was the only female active in the stores. We had a couple bookkeepers that were part-time, workers, and I was the only female. The guys were all reporting to me, and my knowledge was real strong in service, not so much in tires. And Jeff and Ross spent a lot of time with me teaching me about tires. And the guys were reluctant maybe at first, but I mean, as years have progressed, they're my biggest fans. I mean, they're so supportive of me. They've taught me so much. I'm blessed to have good business partners. I have a recent husband that works in this industry that I pick his brain constantly about things. I have parts vendors that I've worked with for 10 or 15 years that have given me so much knowledge and help, in locating and fixing issues where we can troubleshoot problems for customers. Other stores in this industry, actually we work extremely close with Rick's Pro Truck down on Lakeland. They're big supporters of mine and me of them as well. And Casey and I work really close together and do a lot of stuff. And there's even competitors of mine that I send business to and pick their brains. I've just been so blessed to have such a support system, to be a female among all men,
Well, and it shouldn't matter. If you know what you're doing and you do, that's the important thing. But one thing I've noticed about Tire Depot, and I've been coming here for a lot of years, even before you came aboard, is that there seems to be a family atmosphere, not only with the employees, but also with your customers. I mean, y'all know everybody by first name, you tell the truth, you're up front with people, you talk about that atmosphere here at Tire Depot that is different. Let's face it.
Well, and that's what we wanted. I mean, we're obviously a little larger than a hometown tire store. Our sales are a little bit larger than the average just around the corner, mom and pop tire store, but we didn't want to lose that atmosphere. We wanted to be sure that we kept that, because I wanted people to come here and feel like they were on a personal level with us. And I mean, we live here in Rankin County. Ross lives in Hinds County, where we have a store. My parents actually live in Hinds County by that store. I actually attend church there quite frequently in Hinds County and interact with a lot of those customers down there and love that area. I own some property down there. My husband owns property past there a little bit. But we live in Rankin County, we worship in Rankin County, we eat in Rankin County, and we do the same in Hinds County around our store there. And so my daughter sometimes gets mad at the grocery store at a restaurant because we can't have a family moment there, because somebody will walk up and say, "Hey, Kelly, I need to ask you a question real quick." And she's like, "Oh, And
after these videos, they're going to want autographs.
Well, maybe not. We won't go that far with it, since I'm not eating during this video.
All right, we'll skip on that. Yeah, but I mean, when you're eating, they'll want the autographs.
Right, right. And they do. People walk through our door. They think nothing about coming around our counter, walking in our office, saying, "Hey, how are you? What's going on?" And we do care about our customers. They are like our family, I mean, they really are. I told you in the last interview, we've had customers that have been diagnosed with cancer and sick. We've been there for them. I lost actually 3 good customers last year. One, it was real devastating, just, 40-something years old, had a massive heart attack. We got a call the next day. But his wife called me and said, "Kelly, you were a person who touched him so deeply. He had so much respect for you, and numerous times he would tell me to go see you, and I'm at a loss right now. Like, I don't know what to do. I've never dealt with our cars. And she said, I was, going through his phone and your number was there and he had recently talked to you. And God put it on my heart to call you and tell you that he passed. I was really upset about it, and it really shocked the whole store. He was a customer who all the guys knew by name and loved him, and he had a Corvette, and he'd come up here and the guys would, admire his car, and we attended his funeral. It was just a sad thing, and it was like we lost a family member. I mean, it truly was like we lost Mr. Smith with us, and I still talk to his wife frequently, and we text during holidays, and I check on her, and they were part of our family, and we have lots of customers that are part of our family.
Well, but let's be honest, it's a business. They wouldn't be part of your family unless you did your job well. And in the few remaining moments we've got here, talk about that Tire Depot difference. Talk about that professionalism. Talk about what customers are going to expect. Let's say the new customer just seeing this, what are they going to get from Tire Depot that they might not get at another similar store?
Well, my staff, first of all, and our staff in Byram. Our staff in Byram actually consists of guys that have worked there for 15, 20 years. Woody, a guy on our counter, is, he's been there almost, 17 years.
Yeah.
Our staff consists of that as well.
Yeah.
It consists, our staff's our family too. When a customer comes through the door, we want them to understand. We want to take you back there and say, Jack, you need this $1,000 in repairs today. And this is why. Let us show you what's happening here. Or we say, Jack, you got another 5,000 miles you can make it on this. Or Jack, you need a $70 alignment to save your $1,200 tires. We explain it. We show it to people. We don't come out of the back where your car is hidden from you and say, you need $1,500 worth of work. I know it was running fine when you got here to get your $30 oil change.
Kelly, we know you've got your regular customers and you do have that family group here, but why would a new customer come here? What is it that makes Tire Depot different from, say, a similar shop? What's that significant difference?
With Tire Depot, we really don't hammer the TVs. We do a lot of radio with different radio stations and do a lot of charitable work with them because they're part of our family too. They come here, we have a good relationship with them. We sponsor some things in the area. But most of our new customers come off of referrals, Jack, just straight from another customer. But when they come here, they do develop that comfort level as well, that if there's something wrong with their car, we have no issue walking them back there and showing them, like, this is leaking, you're not going to make it.
Here's the price.
It's a damage to your engine. Or, you're right, here's the price. And I think we just did this with you this week. We showed you what was going on. We discussed it. How long can it go? Some customers, I'll take them back there, when they come in with a complaint. I had a guy the other day with a little noise, and it's not dangerous. It's not dangerous. This is a suspension issue. You definitely want to replace some of the parts sooner or later, but you can budget for that and get around to it. Like I said, we don't take a car in the back where you can't see it, closed doors, sealed, up for your $30 oil change and walk out and say, oh, by the way, you need $1,500 worth of services today. We don't do that. We really don't upsell tickets as much as we probably should. We pull air filters out and bring a new one and bring an old one and show it to the customers, and typically they'll jump back and say, yeah, change it, I want them to know, we're not selling you a product that you don't need. I don't believe in that. My guys know I don't believe in that. They know that Jeff and Ross and I 100% run our stores with integrity. If a mechanic walks up and tells me it needs brakes, he probably knows I'm going to walk out there and look at the brakes. So the chances of my guys lying to us are nil to none, and we just don't lie to our customers. We don't have to.
See the whole package. You got honesty, integrity, a good price, good people, family atmosphere. Tire Depot. Kelly Cameron. Kelly, thanks for coming on with us again.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure. I love Tire Depot. Been coming here for a lot of years, and you should too. I'm Jack Criss. You've been watching BAM Vision on BAMSouth.com. Thanks so much. We'll see you again soon.